family, what's happening? If you're new to my channel, my name is tashamarietmr. How you doing, baby? All right, if this is your first time here and you have not yet subscribed, please do so at this moment. And if you've been watching me for a while and you realize, dang, I'm missing all of tashamarietmr's videos, well, girl, go on and click that notification bell. Make sure you click that top option, which is all, so therefore you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And if you've been watching me for a while and you just like, girl, go on, hit that subscribe button. You know you love me. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. All right, y'all. So today we are going to be chopping it up. We're going to get this news in. We're going to talk about this tea on what's going on in celebrity news, the world, whatever. Okay. All right. If you're new to my channel and you kind of trying to figure out, like, dang, do she sound like that all the time? No, I don't. Your girl just is coming over. I'm gonna call it the flu. Okay. And my throat is still kind of, you know, scratchy. So bear with me. Okay. All right, y'all. So first, we're going to talk about, I don't know if y'all seen this, but there was a couple in San Jose, California, who got kicked out the hospital right when their baby was delivered. Like, their baby was delivered and they were escorted out of the hospital. And you might say, girl, what happened? Okay, well, let me show you. So really quick, I'm going to show you this clip. Now, this clip was taken from the name of the gentleman in the clip. His name is Hugo Israel, and his wife, I believe her name is Shamira, okay? And they were an expecting couple. They were expecting a child. Mom, I'm believing she was having some labor pains. Thought maybe she was going in labor. So they went to the hospital to seek help, okay, which you're supposed to do. And when they got to the hospital, this is what they encountered. I'm going to show you guys this clip. It's about 6 minutes long, so bear with me, y'all. Don't leave. Come back, okay? And then I'm going to give you my opinion on what I saw, okay? I'm going to give that to you right now.
They talked to us about medications. We told them we don't want nothing that's going to affect the baby at all. They said, oh, there's no possible side effects with this, except if the person that's injecting it injected too much, or the pace of it how it's injected. So I went and go get food. She goes to sleep. We come back. They already got her hooked up to the oxytocin. I get on the internet and do my own research and find out that it may cause heart disease, breathing problems, jaundice, a couple other things that I don't want. Seizures. I don't want these things associated with my baby. I want a natural born baby. If my baby not ready to come yet, it's not ready to come yet. They wasn't there when we had sex, so they don't know exactly when the baby was made. This is all off educated guesses. So maybe we got another week. Maybe we shouldn't be sitting here inducing and forcing the shit on my baby. I feel like my baby's gonna come on the 15th. That's what I've been telling her for the longest. And that's a spiritual feeling. That's a feeling I feel inside. I'm connected to that baby, not these nurses and doctors. So I feel like our rights was violated, man. Like, honest to God, I feel like we was lied to just to push an agenda, just to push a medication, you know, or something on us. And we didn't want it. Now they took it off as our request. The woman coming here smiling. I said, why are you smiling? It's a serious situation. She kept smiling. I said, you gonna keep smiling? Yeah. I said, well, get the fuck up out of here then, because you disrespectful to me and how I feel about my baby. So I told her to leave. They left out, and now you came back.
You can refuse.
Yeah, that's right. I know. Okay. That's the thing. I'm educated. I'm far from dumb.
Refusing the Pitocin is not a problem. Like, you can refuse that, and it is completely in your right to do that. So there should be no issues with that. They should have had no issues with that.
Right. And she shouldn't have been hooked up to it while she was asleep, and I'm out of the room.
Well, that is a standard protocol that we use all the time. Literally hundreds of thousands of millions of times it's used. Like it's a very common drug that's used in the birth of children.
It don't matter. Listen.
No, I agree. It's up to you.
Meat is eaten every day. You go to a restaurant, get meat anywhere. We don't eat meat. So to bring me something and tell me it's grapes and it got meat in it, I don't give a fuck because it's so common that everybody eats meat. We don't eat it. So anything I tell you I don't want in my body or want in her body or want in my baby's body, don't put it in there. I don't care how often y'all use it.
I agree. However, well, you need to listen to all what I have to say, man. Otherwise, it's going to be a fruitless conversation. When you said you left, and it's like someone came in here and snuck it in while she was sleeping, that's not the case. That's what I'm explaining. The case is we have standard protocols that we do all the time. You can refuse them anytime you want. And that's what I'm actually here to advocate on your behalf. You can refuse them and stop it, and I'm with that. And they will, and they have. So that's not a problem. We'll stop the Pitocin, stop snot running, we're good to go. But as far as us and protocols, there's a set protocols we always follow. You say don't follow that protocol, we won't. It's the same thing on the other side when someone's in the ICU, critical care. We do full code, we'll do all measures go until you say, hey, I do not want you to go full measures on my dad or whatever, then we'll stop. But our protocols are something that we have to follow. Now you say stop it, it's stopped. So I think it's resolved, right?
We'll know when the baby comes. If anything's wrong with my baby, y'all be ready.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother issue, but yeah. That's your right to, right?
Yeah.
So
I got lawyers on standby, man. So, I don't play no games. So
that's up to you, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now, as it stands now, I think everything's okay. They stopped it, and, we're here to help along the process. That's the point. We're not here to fight you.
Right, shouldn't be.
Yeah, no one's here to fight you.
But like I was talking to my friend, she said, I didn't go to the hospital until I was dilated to a 9. My baby came out just fine, natural. And that's what I'm aiming for. I don't want, if my baby's not ready, send us home. Tell us the baby's not ready. Don't start, we need to help your contractions. They're not close enough. We need to know, let God do the process. Let nature take its course. We don't need human doing nothing. Straight up, straight like that, homie. That's how I feel about it.
I do too. I had mine at home. However, you can also have, I've had 2 at home and 2 in the hospital, so I've done both ways. But you can go home anytime you want. If you say, hey, I want to go, I want to leave, you can leave.
This is the scary process. I don't want to go home now that they done started shit on her, put the balloon in her, did the cervical thing, all that. I don't want to go now because a lot of things that's going on in her now aren't natural. And I feel like we should be here just in case her body does something that's unexpected.
Well, what did they do? Did they put a balloon?
The balloon is out.
I know it's out, but they already put it in. It already stretched. She already bled. Come on, man. Of course it's out, man.
Okay, I didn't know that. That was my bad. I didn't understand that. So there's basically nothing going on. Okay. So we're back to completely natural, normal. Right? Is that right? Like there's
hopefully.
Okay. I understand some other things were done that you didn't necessarily want. Okay. So time. Okay. You okay? Okay. I guess there's nothing really. I don't know what else to say or do. I think we're at an okay place.
We're gonna chill, and I want my baby to continue to be monitored now. And if more time go by and we don't see no progression, yeah, we'll go home, man, and then come back, man.
Exactly.
To me, that's something that should have been said to us anyway, opposed to, like yesterday they told us, go take a walk. We took a little walk, came back, everything was pretty much still the same. So I don't understand how all of a sudden we just got to this point where we're like trying to rush my baby out, especially when, like I said, it's an educated guess. Nobody knows the exact age of my baby in there, so it could be a week, 5 days from now. I don't think that's much of a risk if it's natural.
Man, I get you. The daughter that I had at home, she was 10 months according to the doctors. She was in my wife's womb for 10 months.
And perfectly fine.
She came out, 10-pound baby. She was a big baby.
Big baby, of course, because she's in there gaining weight.
Yeah, exactly. But I also had a midwife deliver at home. She had no episiotomy, no rips, no tears. It was a very miracle. But I mean, everything went out perfect.
Not a miracle, man. That's just God letting nature take its
But I also had
course.
the right people too. Like she's a midwife.
Yes.
She was good. So yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do. That's why we having this conversation.
So
because I want the right people in here when my baby's being born. I want the right people giving me and my wife advice. You feel me?
yeah.
Like you had the right midwife. You chose wisely. You don't just pick anybody for that.
No,
and just because somebody got RN on their shit don't mean nothing.
You're right. Not for anything. I agree with you.
Okay, did y'all see that? Well, yeah. So let me tell y'all, okay, so y'all heard what I heard, and I'm going to just reenact what I saw. So that was a physician in the hospital. Clearly what was happening was mom was having some pains. You know how when you go to the hospital, or if you don't know, when you are a pregnant woman and you're really close to getting ready to deliver, and you'll have like contractions. They could be pre-contractions. You never know. Just when you feel that pain, you just go to the hospital. Well, when you go, they put you in the labor and delivery room. Not where you're getting ready to deliver. It's kind of like a preliminary room just in case you do get ready to deliver. And they hook you up to monitors and stuff to monitor you and the baby. Okay. So I guess mom may have been close to trying to deliver, and she might have been laboring for quite some time. So the nurse or the doctor suggested to give the mother Pitocin, okay? And that's to soften the lining of your uterus to kind of help you go into quicker labor, okay? Quicker contractions, and make your cervix open, dilate to 10 so you can go ahead and deliver, okay? Well, the father in that video was against that, okay? He said that I guess they had brought that to their attention, him and his wife, and they were in agreement with that. He said he wanted everything to be natural, okay? And he felt like anything that was insisting on the baby to come prematurely, they were against. He said the baby will come when it's time for the baby to come. And he's most definitely right, okay? Well, sound like he was, he had done some research. He said he did research about the medication and it had side effects. And the doctor that he was talking to seemed like he was very engaged with the man's conversation, with his concerns of his wife, the unborn baby, and his and the dad as well. It seemed like he was very in tune with all, the man was asking for, his needs and stuff. But I think something happened in the midst of that. Now, understanding that man was very passionate about how he felt, but it sounds like to me this was their first child. So him not really knowing how things work in the hospital, my personal opinion is I don't think they were trying to force anything on him. Like the doctor said in the video, that's their protocol, okay? It's a standard protocol for any woman that comes into the hospital and is in a 9 months and is about ready to deliver. If you're having trouble with your labor, they'll give you some medicine to kind of speed that process up. Again, I understand that was not Hugo, the father in the video. I understand that was not his understanding or his belief. But you have to understand that you came to a hospital. And at the end of the day, their job is to ensure that the mother and the child come through the delivery process safely. Also, that the hospital does everything within standard protocols to ensure that the mother and the child have a safe birth and delivery. Okay? What I think happened was, the gentleman seemed like he was a little bit militant. And my personal opinion, he kept saying that the baby comes natural. They don't want to do all those extra medications. They want everything to come natural and, just a natural process. In my personal opinion, I think he should have they should have went with the midwife. If they wanted a birth like that, they should probably did that at home. where it wouldn't have been all that medication, and she clearly could have birthed the baby naturally. Okay? Well, needless to say, when he went to the bathroom, I think he said he went to go get something to eat, and when he came back, I guess unbeknownst to the mother and him, they administered her the medication anyway, and he was livid. Rightfully so, because he had already stated his concerns with that medication, and I'm sure the mother did too. There was more to this video, you guys, and it's really long, and I didn't want to make my video an hour long. If you want to know more information, you'll have to Google that to get the full story, or you can go find him on Facebook. He has the clips on his Facebook channel. But I guess what happened was, after the child, well, in the process of the child, because they end up having the baby at the hospital, and in the process of the birth, a nurse came in. I guess he didn't like, or he didn't feel comfortable. It wasn't his preference, and he asked to have an Asian nurse. Well, I guess the hospital staff got offended, and soon after the mother delivered the baby, like soon after she delivered the baby and the baby was safe, was, out of harm's way, they called the police and had them escorted out of the hospital. Now, I do feel like that was very wrong, okay? If you watch the rest of that video that he put out, the police came and they were very forceful with the father. They barged into the room where the mother was trying to nurse the baby. She was naked. They wouldn't give her privacy. There was a lot of arguing. You guys, it was a very chaotic situation for a woman who literally just delivered a baby. Okay? My personal opinion was, I understand that he was looking the father was looking in the best interest of the mother and the child, but I think in the process, he forgot the reason why they were there. So the mother, his wife, could deliver a healthy baby. I think her having this baby and her needs and her safety and her concern got diluted with his beliefs. That's my personal opinion. I felt like if he felt that strongly and he didn't like, or it sounded like he doesn't really believe in a whole lot of modern medicine, again, I feel like maybe they should have looked into getting a midwife and maybe having her deliver that baby at home. But he also said that the reason why he came to the hospital, so people who are knowledgeable of the procedure could help them along with having this baby. Well, that's what they were trying to do. But with him not knowing what goes on in a hospital, because again, he's never birthed a baby. And it sounds like his wife was the first time her birthing a baby. This was a brand new experience to them. And I believe the situation got way out of control. I don't believe that the hospital should have put them out under no circumstances, especially with this woman just delivering her baby. Like, her womb is still open. The baby is fresh to the world. Like, that was very insensitive. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some lawsuits to happen. But I just feel like this should be a teachable moment for him, his wife as well, and the rest of the staff. I feel like upon a person coming to a hospital seeking medical care, such as her, having a baby, I think in the beginning, the doctor and the patient should have an understanding of the patient's religious and medical beliefs. If there's some type of specific or suspicific, yeah, I have a problem saying that word, of their medical beliefs, then it should be handled at the beginning of the doctor and the patient getting an understanding at the beginning of their relationship as a doctor-patient relationship. I don't think it should get to the point where you about ready to deliver and then you start telling people what you believe in and what you don't believe in. Because at that point, it's like, it's kind of too late, because when a baby is ready to come, a baby is ready to come. It's just like, it's not going to stop. When you dilate to 10, poosh, that baby's on its way. So you guys, again, You guys need to check that out. I feel like the father handled that. He didn't handle it well. I feel like I understand he was very upset because he loves his wife and, of course, loves his child. But I think his passion got in the way of everything that was going on. I believe that they lost the whole reason of why they were there, to ensure that the mother and the child come through that birthing process healthy and safe. I believe that got lost. It got convoluted somewhere. And all the arguing, I think when he asked for an Asian nurse, they felt like he was being racist. And he said it wasn't him being racist, it was his preference. Well, it'd be all the same if they said, well, sir, we prefer only to have white patients here. Are you being racist? No, sir, that's our preference. We prefer to only take care of white patients. So for you to say that you would prefer only to have an Asian nurse, and you have very capable and knowledgeable Hispanic, Caucasian, African-American, Indian nurses that working in that same hospital, yeah, that could come off as being a little racist. I get he said that was his preference, but that also can come off to be. It's not like you saying I prefer beef over chicken. Okay? Okay. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments based off the clip that I showed you guys and the exchange that you seen between the father and the doctor. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to move right along. Okay? Because we got some more stories to handle. And we ain't got a whole bunch of time because we spent a lot of time on that. Okay? All right. So for the next story, you guys, we have a, well, you know, I get it. I get everybody want to do, we got a bunch of natural stories. Everybody want to do things natural, of the earth. Well, we have a restaurant in Nashville, Tennessee that prefer to wash their dishes at the lake instead of the sink in the restaurant kitchen. I will show you guys a picture of that right here. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, so let me go ahead and just let you guys know what that's all about. There is a Chinese restaurant in the suburbs of Nashville, and they were caught washing everything from pots and rags to grill tops to a boat dock at a nearby Old Hickory Lake. Yeah, you heard me, y'all. They was at a lake washing dishes. I don't know if they had dishwashing liquid or what they was using. Maybe the sand. I don't know. Okay? Now, they said that a series of videos showing the restaurant's organic approach to food safety was shared on Facebook first. Okay? So this went to Facebook first. And, of course, you know, every time something go Facebook, go viral. And then the health department quickly sent an inspector out to the restaurant, okay? The explanation that the restaurant owners gave them was that that when they were washing the dishes in the sink at the restaurant, it collected a lot of grease, and it was clogging up the grease traps, okay, or the drainage, okay? So they said, well, instead of them, you know, clogging up their good drainage, well, why we just don't take them out to the creek side and wash them outside, okay? So the people at the health department said, yeah, no, you can't do that, okay? Because at the end of the day, what's out here at the lake, this water has not been sanitized, okay? When you're in a restaurant, you're supposed to wash the dishes, your utensil, in sanitized water to ensure bacteria, germs are killed, okay? They said this restaurant was closed for sanitation reasons, and basically they were issued a citation, okay? They said after a day, the next day at around 6:30 in the evening, baby, that restaurant was back open for business. Yep, you heard me. Back open for business, cooking food out of their lake rinsed dishes. and was serving up the community once again. Now, they did say that this restaurant is the #1 restaurant in that suburb of Nashville. Nashville, my people in Nashville, yeah, I don't know where this restaurant, Chinese restaurant is at, but I would advise y'all to stop eating there because these people don't care nothing about who they feeding while they taking their dishes out to the lakeside and washing them outside where rodents and all kind of stuff swimming in that water. Okay. Flesh-eating bacteria. Y'all heard about all that going on. So that's pretty much what they said about that. The health department said they went back out there, cleared them to open up, and baby, they was open for business on the next day. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. At the end of the day, these Chinese restaurant owners that own this restaurant, where they washing their dishes at their houses? Did they have their dishes out there too at that lake? Probably not. Okay. All right, y'all. Moving right along to our next story. All right, so So we talk about this a lot, y'all. And it seems like it's been coming up a lot about these folks and they taking things that don't belong to them. So we have this young lady right here. Okay, y'all see her? Okay, this young lady lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and she is accused of stealing over $35,000 from her former employee, JCPenney's. Okay, now JCPenney can't take any blows because they already closing up a lot of stores as it is. Okay, they said, okay, so this young lady, her name is Yumika Dixon. And Yumika is facing theft charges. Exceeding the amount. Let's see, she has, I believe it's 6 different theft charges, all exceeding over the amount of $10,000. Yomika's mama is in on this too. Yep, Yomika's mama was helping. So basically, what was happening is Yomika was she was a customer service rep at the JCPenney call center, and when people will call in to place catalog orders, some way somehow Yomika was redoing the orders, and so they were fraudulent orders. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is what they said. I wasn't there. They said that she has 58 fraudulent orders, okay? They said what Yomika was doing when they would call in, they said there was 13 orders that her mother was the co-actor from. So her mother would call, act like she was placing an order. She was using Yomika's credit card and she was using her credit card. So that's how it was able to be traced back to them. They said that one of the orders, basically what she would do was this. I'm trying to check my notes here, y'all. So there was an order that she placed that was valued at $44,296.76. That order sold for $32.50. So basically what she was doing, y'all, whatever she was putting up on the order, she was marking it all the way down basically at 99% off. Basically free. Okay? She probably paid sales tax. That's pretty much it. Yes. So Yomika did this for about a month. And it caught up to her, y'all. They said she had another order. It was valued at $358.99. It was sold for $2.50. So here's, I get it, y'all. I understand. But what people don't understand is greed will always catch up to you, baby. That's how most people that steal, that's how they get caught, because they get greedy. And greed takes over them, and they throw caution to the wind, okay? So what we have to know is, baby, everything that's out here ain't meant for you. And if you want those type of things, then you might need to go get you 2, 3, 4, 15 jobs in order to have those type of things. Because at the end of the day, when crimes like this happen, people like us, consumers, pay for it. We pay for it in the long run. Now, all this stuff your Mika got, she not going to be able to enjoy any of it. Her or her mama, okay? They're not going to be able to enjoy it. And then, y'all, they was dumb enough to have the stuff shipped to her mama house. Like, at the end of the day, if you're going to do, you need to watch some crime scene stories. And if you're going to be a thief, you really need to research how to be a thief and do it the right way. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. That's enough commentary for the day because your Mika done made me mad. And I don't want to talk about her no more. Okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until the next time, y'all be easy. Remember, y'all, sub what you love. Bye-bye.